Hello everybody, Little Link here. Today I'm going to be reviewing the 9th studio album by the Dutch DJ and producer Armin Van Buuren, Breathe In. This record is meant to be like the next chapter from his 2023 album Feel Again. Now, I did a review for Feel Again, and while there were some great moments on the record, overall it was just way too long and did have some absolutely awful moments. I'm looking at you, computers take over the world. Overall, it really should not have been an hour and 46 minutes. But we're not here to talk about Feel Again. We're here to talk about Breathe In. And according to Armin Van Buuren himself, this album is meant to be about positivity, open-mindedness, and unity. It's designed to be a reflection of who he is now as a person. But how does this reflect onto the actual product as a whole, and how good is this record? Well, in terms of Armin Van Buuren's discography, I wouldn't say there is anything here that stands out a whole lot. Now, there are standouts on this album specifically, and I'll talk about those later. As a whole, I do think this album remains pretty consistently good throughout. There's definitely a lot of fun to be had here if you're wanting to turn your brain out and jam out to some dance music. At the same time, I do feel like it does reflect that positivity, open-mindedness, and unity that he said that this record was supposed to be about. My favorite part about this record is the production. It's amazing. However, I've never really had a big problem with production when it came to Armin Van Buuren, so it didn't really surprise me. In terms of this record's standouts, for me it would be Bed of Rain, Space Case, Destination, Love is a Drug, and Inevitable. That's not to say that everything about this record is perfect. My main problem with this record comes with the vocals. While they aren't bad, they do feel rather forgettable for the most part, except for Inevitable and maybe God is in the Sound Waves, specifically for that vocal chopping during the drop, which sounds pretty cool. But I guess for the rest of the album, the vocals work well enough. They don't really hurt the experience, except for one track, and out of all the tracks, it's the one that I can't really get into, and that's Motive. It's not the worst thing ever, but I feel like the vocals don't sound very good, and as a whole, it's just a very uninteresting song. The opening Forever Stay Like This, I do find to be quite generic, and the synthetic horns don't sound all that great to me. Talking about the bonus stuff, the artwork works, I guess. I mean, the problem is I don't really know what it's supposed to be. It kind of looks like an A with a circle around it, but it doesn't matter. I think it works well enough. There were only 2 music videos off of this album that I could find, that being Lose This Feeling, which I honestly don't even want to know what's going on, and Forever Stay Like This, which visually looks pretty cool. Overall, this record is pretty good and is a huge improvement from Feel Again. It's a lot more consistent both in quality and sound. The production remains great throughout, even on some of the weaker tracks. And as a whole, it's just a fun listen, and I would recommend it if you want a nice mix between future rave, house, and trance. I will be giving this record a 3.5 out of 5. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. If you listen to this album, feel free to let me know how you felt in the comments below. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.